Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's a situation going on with Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. Now, if you don't know, both Ben and Candace work for the Daily Wire. I think there is a little bit of a confusion as far as whether or not Ben is Candace's boss, but we'll get into all of that. A lot of people could take it that route. I can't because I don't do politics. I'm very ignorant when it comes to politics. I do not go there. It's too complicated. It's above my pay grade. I scratched the surface, okay, because I just want to know where things are for my kids. That's as far as I'll take it. I have a question, however. If you disagree with a co-worker or with a person, period, does that mean that all intellect goes out the window because we disagree? Whether or not the issue is very near and dear to our heart, does that excuse our behavior to just lose all intellect? I'm asking this question because I started following the Daily Wire not too long ago. I've seen clips of Candace, I've seen clips of Ben Shapiro, and I think these two people are very intelligent people. And I will say that I don't have context as to what Ben was talking about per se, but either way, I was very disappointed to watch this unfold. So to give you a little bit of context before I show you guys the clip, so Candace apparently has had some things to say about the stuff that's going on right now, and Ben doesn't share Candace's views on the issue. So he's had some things to say, and I'm going to show you guys the clip. Take a look.
Yes, the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without a doubt. Yeah, and she still works for my company. And I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication, it's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
If Ben had something that Candace had said that he disagreed with, why not have a conversation with Candace? Why go somewhere and say something about her and y'all work together? It was just very distasteful to me, the way that he went about it. Because first I saw his clip circulating, him talking at that event, before I saw Candace's response on the Tucker Carlson show, which I'm going to play for you guys now. Take a look.
So maybe there's a point in the video where he explains what exactly you did wrong and how you were wrong. I haven't seen it. But to call somebody, quote, absolutely disgraceful, particularly a coworker, seems like a pretty big step. What? And I really don't know the background here. What is that about?
You know, there isn't much of a background. I saw the video when everybody else saw it when I woke up.
No one warned you about it.
Nobody warned me about it. It looks like maybe he didn't know he was being recorded. It looks like it was some sort of a private event. I got no clarity on the issue that he was particularly speaking on. And in what was said, I can't respond to it beyond what he's saying because it's just ad hominem attacks. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not, we disagree, or yeah. I don't think she's correct, or maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, exactly. And so I can't respond to it on a level of intellect because there's nothing that he has expressed in that, at least in that short clip, that he fundamentally disagrees with in terms of what I said. But I will say that I'm not going to respond with the same ad hominem attacks. Yes. I don't think it helps further discussion. And if that was me that was caught on a video saying that about colleagues that I work with, I would be embarrassed. So I think that the video speaks more to Ben's character than it speaks to mine.
Okay, so this is what I was saying earlier. When I first saw Ben Shapiro's clip, I was like, why would you talk about something like that? When I first saw it, which Candace then confirmed too, it didn't look like he was at a specific event talking about, things like that. It looked like he was somewhere, he was gathered somewhere at a private event, and then someone may have asked him a question, regarding like what Candace has been talking about. Side note, I have not seen Candace go in on that whole Israel thing. I have seen a clip though where she was talking about the, unaliving children, how that doesn't sit well with her on either end. And I'm paraphrasing here, but that's the one clip I had seen. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been following this issue, so I don't have any further context as to what Ben would be referring to as far as him referring to Candace as being disgraceful. But I thought Candace was so graceful with her response, because she was saying that she's not gonna say anything to respond to that, because she can't even respond to it on an intellectual level, because Ben really hasn't said anything to her, so she can't even respond. But she was saying how if she said something about her coworker that she thought was private and then it got leaked, she would be embarrassed, so she's not gonna keep responding to it. And I thought that was very nice of her. But if you don't agree with a person and you feel like you can't really talk to them about your disagreement, there is a close personal friend, one or two, that you can talk to and just be like how you're disappointed or whatever. But a room full of people, that's just weird, and the person is not even there to defend themselves or anything like that. I thought that was just weird. And then to make matters worse, when the whole video got leaked, according to Candace, Ben didn't even care to say anything to her. If I'm going behind someone's back and I'm talking bad about you and it gets leaked, I'm gonna shoot you a text and be like, hey, I didn't mean for that to be leaked to the press or whatever, even though that's how I don't know. Say something, but by now the person has seen the thing. What kind of work environment will it now be? I get it, everybody, works online now, and you guys don't necessarily have to be in the same room to conduct your business, but like, what happens if you guys have to meet up? It's just gonna be so weird. I just feel like it wasn't necessary. Like, I think Ben is way too intelligent for that to be the route that he took. And I think in that instance, he did let his emotions get the best of him, which, would explain why he felt the need. Because this is not the first time, like Candace said, this is not the first time she and Ben have disagreed on things. And, Ben is Ben and Candace is Candace. But I've never, seen Candace go out of her way to make Ben look bad or picture him in a bad light. And I had never seen Ben do that of Candace until now. And I thought that was just weird. That was just so unnecessary. And it's also disrespectful, and it creates a very hostile environment for people to work in. And I feel like Ben should reach out to Candace and figure something out, because this is ridiculous. But again, according to Candace, this is something that's been going on over the past couple of weeks, because following this clip and everything else, Candace then posted something on Twitter. First, she said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and prosecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." This is what Candace had said on Twitter, to which Ben then replied, "Candace, if you feel that taking money from the Daily Wire somehow comes between you and God, by all means, quit." To which Candace then replied, "You have been acting unprofessional and emotionally unhinged for weeks now, and we have all had to sit back and allow it, and have all tried to exercise exceeding understanding for your raw emotion. But you cross a certain line when you come for scripture and read yourself into it. I will not tolerate it. You are utterly out of line for suggesting that I cannot quote biblical scripture. The Bible is not about you." So all this went down on Twitter, and I was like, okay, well, if Candace is hired by Ben, then like, how's that gonna be for a boss and his employee to be like arguing like that on Twitter? It was just weird to me. But apparently Ben is not the sole CEO of the Daily Wire. He does own a portion of it, but he doesn't have the power to fire Candace, according to Candace. So take a look.
Just for clarity, because I really don't know, is he your boss? Does he?
I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about Ben's involvement. He's not the CEO of the Daily Wire. He is not making the day decisions of the Daily Wire. And I do want to make it very clear, because people are like, how could you possibly stay at Daily Wire after this? I have a very good relationship with the co-CEOs of the Daily Wire. Especially right now, the acting CEO is Caleb Robinson. He's a wonderful person. He's worked very hard to be where he's at. We have a lot in common that we connect on. And so people don't get to see that, which is unfortunate. Ben lives in Florida. He's not a part of the day-to-day movement of the Daily Wire. The rest of The hosts have their shows situated in Nashville, so we see each other every day. We talk. There's great camaraderie. Yes. You know, love Michael Knowles, love Matt Walsh, Andrew Klavan. We all get along really great.
Well, it certainly speaks well of the Daily Wire then. So it's not, I mean, a clip like that on the internet, oh, Candace Owens is out.
Yeah, so apparently Candace is on good terms with everybody else, and apparently Ben has been unhinged for a few weeks because of the stuff that's going on over there. I would understand why he would be a little bit shaken emotionally. So the fact that everybody has had to like sit back, you know, according to Candace, has had to sit back and just allow Ben space for him to be emotionally discombobulated would explain why he would go after Candace like that. But if Candace has been part of the people who have allowed you to like go through your little emotional situation and try to regulate yourself, like why would you go after her? Why would you go after her? It doesn't make sense to me that that's how he would go about it. I just think that they literally could have had a conversation after he done calmed down. Also, after the video leaked, I feel like Ben should have reached out to Candace and said something, but maybe he was too embarrassed and didn't know like which foot to put forward to go rectify the situation. But then after that, not only did you not talk to her, but then you started attacking her on Twitter too for posting a biblical quote. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, that is all that I have to say on this matter. This is not from a political standpoint. I don't do politics, but I just felt like I was a little bit disappointed. But if I'm honest, more so on Ben's part than on Candace's part. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. But until then, I hope to see you in the comment section. Bye.